right now on the Insiders by my guy Dalvin Cook. It's Tom Pelissero, Mike Garafolo here on the Insiders. Dalvin, man, we were talking last year at this time. You still had the uncertainty with the Vikings. You're rehabbing the shoulder. How do you feel now physically, and how do you feel about where your career is headed from here?
Feel great, man. Last year was kind of different for me because, having to transition from being released and then having surgery and then just finding out where I wanted to be as far as rehabbing and just putting everything in order. So it was like a whirlwind for me, but just having everything in order this off season and getting the jump on everything, I feel great, man. I'm ready to roll.
Dalvin, I remember talking to you somewhere middle of the season in the locker room after a practice where you were finishing some runs, and you said, I feel like I'm getting my legs under me. Everything with the Jets, the way it happened last year with Aaron Rodgers going down, maybe not playing from ahead the way that they had imagined. Did you feel like you were ready to capitalize? You had that feeling, it just didn't quite materialize for you there?
Yeah, it just didn't pan out. Some situations just happen like that. It just wasn't my time to be there and make plays for the Jets. And me, it's a business, man. I've been in this thing for about 8 years now, so I understand the process of going into a building and producing and being there and making plays. And I didn't do that last year, but I'm ready to roll.
All right, so you had this weird year. You're on the Jets for like 3 months. Then you're on the Ravens for a few weeks. I was at that playoff game. You popped the one big run. Now you're sitting here. Just give us the goods, man. I'm sure you're getting calls. I'm sure you're hearing from teams. Where are you going? Who's in this thing? Where's Dalvin Cook going to be suiting up in 2024?
It's wide open, man. It's wide open, to be honest, man. I'm in contact with my agent, Zach, every day about, the possible landing spots for me. And, our daily talks, man, I just go after it every day. I let him take care of what he got to take care of. I feel like I got the best in the business when it comes to that side of, taking care of the business. So I just got to be ready to roll, man. I just feel like I got to jump on this off season, and I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling like myself.
When you get to this point of the calendar, I always ask guys that are veterans that have been around long enough that maybe don't necessarily need training camp. You may have the option of, hey, let's sit out training camp. And I know training camp's not what it used to be, but let's take it easy. Maybe I don't have to sit there and grind on it every day in training camp. Do you think about that at all? Do you prefer camp, no camp? What's your preference there?
To be honest, I had these conversations with my agent, and it's like, I think this year I want to go to training camp. Just get my legs back under me and just feel like myself again. I feel like just getting in front of, my teammates, getting in front of my new coaches, and just showing them still that guy, man. Still can make the cuts. Still can take this thing 80 when it's time, and I just got to get out there and show these people, Dalvin is still Dalvin.
Dalvin, I got to ask you about a couple of your old Vikings teammates who are now on new teams as well. Give me your quick take on Kirk Cousins, an Atlanta Falcon, and Stephon Diggs, a Houston Texan.
Yeah, I think it's great for both of them. Obviously, Kirk wanted to be a Viking, but the business side is the business side, and I think that was a great fit for him, going with some young weapons. I think Bijan is going to take a lot off Kirk. And Kirk going to do what he do best, play action and get the ball downfield to his guys. And, with Diggs, I think every situation is great for Diggs. Diggs can make the quarterback better. And I just think him going in there with C.J. Stroud and that receiver group that they already got, I think it's going to be special for those guys.
All right, Dalvin, last thing for you real quick here. You know how, the world works. Everybody, it's what have you done for me lately? Everybody last year, it's all Dalvin Cook. He's washed. Why is he, we don't need him anymore. What do you think you can prove? You get your opportunity. You sign somewhere. What are you going to prove in 2024?
I'm going to prove my leg's still here. The wash talk is going to come when you don't produce. And when you do produce for a certain amount of times and things just don't happen how they're supposed to happen, and you don't make the next Pro Bowl, that conversation kind of come up. But for me, I just want to go show people I can make a backfield electric. I could go change the scoreboard still. I could help a team win. I could contribute to a championship team, and that's what I'm ready to go do. So, they going to get a guy that's ready and hungry, man. I'm a little sweaty, man. I've been fishing all day, so y'all excuse me.
You catch anything?
Well, shoot, get the fishing in now. You got 2 months.
Hold on.
2 months you got to get out there and training camp.
This big?
Caught a cute catfish today.
There you go. All right, that makes for good eating. You got to fry those bad boys up.
All right, Dalvin, you're the best man. Once you sign, once you're making plays again, come back on the show. We appreciate you.
Let Dalvin cook. Catfish. Let him cook
real
catfish.
soul, man.